Okay, let's see how you did. How many planes appear in this figure? So I usually get one of two answers. You can see plane P down here, that the plane is the green plane right there. So that's one. Then you've got the bottom of the pyramid there, A, B, and C. Some people think that this plane is above plane P, and some people think it's sitting on plane P. So if it's in contact, look like A, B, and C are points that are in the same surface, that counts as one single plane. So after that, you've got the three different sides of the pyramid where you've got this side over here, B, C, D, and G. You've got this side over here, okay, and then you got that front side, A, B. So they all kind of overlap there that you could see, and you could take each one of them apart and view them each. So we've got the one on the bottom, we've got this side flat surface that we could take out, that's 2. We've got this front edge, that's a flat surface, so that's 3. And then we've got this left-hand side that we could take out, and that's 4. So there are 4 that appear in the figure. Name 3 points that are collinear. I think there was only one choice. We look at D, G, and B. We can see that those particular points, D, G, and B, are all together on that same line. We would not consider F, E, and A, even though the letters are collinear. We can see that A is not on line FE. So are points G, A, B, and E coplanar? So when we say all 4 of them, that's the real test. Are all 4 of them on the same plane? So let's go and see. We had those 4 planes that we were looking at earlier. We've got G is here. We've got A is here. So far, so good. B is here. All 3 of those are on that triangular edge. And then point E is out here. So that's no. Okay, those are not coplanar. We could say E is not on plane ABG. And lastly, at what point do EF and AB intersect, right? Where do they meet? What point do they share? So for that one, right, I'm going to find line EF. That is here. So all these points. And we're then looking at AB, which is here. Now the question is, are they going to meet? So in 2-dimensional, if I was just looking at the blackboard or the marker board, they would meet right here. But because EF is in 3-dimensional space here, what we'll see is that line AB actually passes in front of FE. They actually never meet. So we could say nowhere, right? They do not intersect. So that was like an example of our parallel lines. Even though these aren't parallel, we'll learn later that you can have what's called skew lines. So these lines don't intersect. All right, let's stop there. And what I want you to do now is I want you to get into groups with your groups of 4. So your 1, 2, 3, and 4 will get together. And I want you to try and do section 3 and 4 on the back. And in a few minutes, we'll stop and check section 3. But if you're done with section 3, go ahead and work through both sections. And that will be kind of our last examples for the day.